So I partnered up with UGREEN to show you guys their latest Revodok series. As a Mac user, I appreciate the fact that Apple brought back some of the key ports on the MacBook Pro lineup, and while those ports are nice to have, they're obviously quite limited, and most of us use a ton of peripherals and accessories that require some serious port expansion as well as extra juice. Now, the type of ports I need vary a great deal from one situation to the next. For example, if I have to do a presentation for my work, an Ethernet port and maybe an additional HDMI port might be all I need. But when I get back to my office, I'm gonna need something way more beefy, something that connects my MacBook to a desk full of accessories, including Thunderbolt accessories, with just one cable. UGREEN's Revodok series offers a solution for every possible scenario, so you can decide how complicated you need your docking solution to be and at what price point. Maybe you just need a simple dongle, or maybe you need UGREEN's newest flagship, the Revodok Max 213 Thunderbolt 4 dock. So let me walk you through all of the options available, and by the end of this video, you should be able to determine which is the perfect solution for you. Let's ramble.
Hold up. Go wild when I pull up. They all on me like it wants them.
Hey, what is up guys? It's great to see you all again, and if you're new here, I'm Patrick and this is where I ramble about tech and other stuff. So let's start off small and work our way up to the big beasties. The most straightforward way to expand your MacBook ports is the UGREEN Revodok 105. It's a simple 5-in-1 multi-port adapter, no frills, what you see is what you get. This simple dongle offers 100 watts USB-C power delivery, one high-speed USB-A port, and two regular USB-A ports. On top of that, this dongle offers a 4K HDMI port, which is ideal for presentations when you're on a Mac that doesn't have an HDMI port built in, like a MacBook Air. Next in line is the UGREEN Revodok 1071. This hub offers high-speed 5 GB per second USB-C and USB-A ports, a 4K HDMI port, a 100-watt power delivery port, and it offers both micro SD and an SD card reader. This is an entry-level dongle I would recommend to creatives. It is really useful to have those card readers at hand, especially if your MacBook does not have an SD card reader built in. Now, while I consider both of these travel dongles, with this next dongle, the Revodok Pro 109, we are getting into desktop territory. Now don't get me wrong, this dock is still ultra portable, but this dock supports 4K displays at 60 Hz. This is the perfect dock to carry with you when you need to do some longer work sessions at a desk that might not be your own. You'll always be sure to have all the ports you need and that you'll be able to drive whatever external monitor they have available for you at your workplace, while also providing you with all the other necessary ports like Ethernet, USB-A, and USB-C. Now, moving on from the Revodok Pro 109 to the 209, this is where we make the jump from dongles to full-blown docking stations. This beast uses DisplayLink technology to extend your MacBook to two 4K displays at 60 Hz. And if you have the DisplayLink driver installed, you can switch between extended or mirror display modes without any effort. But of course, the Revodok Pro 209 offers more than that. It features two 4K HDMI ports, two 4K display ports, a 100-watt USB-C power delivery 3.0 port, two high-speed USB-A ports at 10 GB per second, and one high-speed USB-C port also at 10 GB per second. And to make sure you're getting the best speeds possible, the Revodok Pro 209 offers gigabit Ethernet as well, all while staying extremely compact as a desktop solution. Now this next one, the Revodok Pro 210, is the one that blew me away personally. What's so amazing about this dongle is that it offers the extreme portability the smaller dongles I showed you earlier have, but with some of the features you would normally only expect on a dedicated desktop docking station. This little beast can drive an 8K display at 30 Hz, all on its own, or you can split the power and drive two 4K displays at 60 Hz, which is equally impressive at this size and weight. On top of all that display power, it also offers all the ports you could possibly need on the go. A 5 GB per second USB-C port, a USB-A 3.0 port, two USB-A 2.0 ports, 100 watts power delivery, and an Ethernet port, and both SD and micro SD card readers. This dongle is perfect to set yourself up for the day away from your main desk when you need that extra power and two external displays. Now, obviously, I saved the best for last. This is my personal favorite, the UGREEN Revodok Max 213 Thunderbolt 4 dock. Earlier in the video, I mentioned a solution whereby you just hook up your MacBook with one cable and everything on your desk is connected instantly. Well, this is it. What I love the most about this thing is that it offers 2 additional Thunderbolt 4 ports. I don't know about you guys, but I find that more and more of my accessories and peripherals require Thunderbolt ports. Whether it's my favorite SSD drives, my beloved G Drive desktop storage, my Apple Studio display, or my Apollo Twin audio interface for instance, they all require Thunderbolt ports. And since the MacBook Pro comes with a limited number of those, I really appreciate the added ports on the Revodok Max 213. And at 40 GB per second, they're blazing fast too. But it also offers a whole host of other ports that make my life easier. Literally everything on my desk is connected to this dock, so all it takes to get started in the morning is a single Thunderbolt cable from the dock to my MacBook. It can connect to a single 8K display at 30 Hz or 2 4K displays at 60 Hz. It's got a DisplayPort on the back, a 2.5 GB Ethernet port, 2 USB-A 3.0 ports. It supports 180 watts DC input, which means it can provide plenty of juice for all of my stuff, including charging my laptop up to 90 watts while working. And that's important for a setup with a MacBook. And I also really appreciate the fact that the host port for my MacBook is on the back. I'm not sure why, but a lot of these docks have the host port on the front. So you'll have that ugly cable running from the front of the dock to your laptop. Not this one, it's on the back where it belongs. So the cables can be tucked away neatly. The ports that are on the front are exactly those that I want to be on the front for easy access, like the SD card readers, some USB-A 3.2 ports, and a USB-C power delivery port in case I need to quickly charge one of my devices. So guys, there you have it. The UGREEN Revodok line really does offer a solution to any scenario, so you can choose how complex and in which price category you need your setup to be. I don't mention prices in my videos as they tend to fluctuate, but of course there will be links in the description below with the accurate and current pricing in case you want to check out one or more of these docks for yourself. Guys, if the video was useful to you, please give it a like. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one.